I like protesters, but the ones that won't let you answer are afraid of the truth. That's a simple rule. Be afraid. Be very, very afraid. I don't know how you would characterize the gang leaders who got 13-year-old kids hopped up on crack and sent them out onto the street to murder other African-American children. Maybe you thought they were good citizens. She didn't. She didn't. You are defending the people who kill the lives you say matter. Tell the truth.
That was President Bill Clinton coming out of what had been a coma so far in his election campaign season, getting extraordinarily fired up with Black Lives Matter activists. He got into a real big tussle with them. Rejoining me now, Bo Dietl, Lily Gil Valletta, Adam Goodman, Jessica Tarlov, and Lisa Booth. And I do want to say, getting a ton of Twitter action, particularly from folks who are asking why no Black Lives Matter people on a panel. That's a fair question. The news just broke moments ago. I'm going to make sure we get someone who represents them on this show very, very soon. In the meantime, the closest we have is Jessica Tarlov.
Sorry, guys.
I mean, but really, it's a Democrat sort of movement. You understand?
I think it's an American movement. It's not just, I mean, I know it's because the right completely rejects what they're saying at all. That you say it's a Democrat.
George Soros put the money behind it. Part of it was to help to control the Democratic message of the party, the Democratic Party.
No, that's your angle on it. That's not what it's about. Bo, stop laughing at me. I'm being serious.
No, really, though, really.
No, really, I am being serious about it. This is not just about, you know, getting campaign support or whatever. It really is about an issue in the black community that they feel strongly about that is not being addressed at all on the right. And listen, I know that black-on-black crime is a tremendous issue, and I would encourage everybody to watch this video. This woman, Peggy Hubbard, a black woman of grandmother age, who talked about this black-on-black crime issue in a very famous Facebook post right now, and she said, why aren't we talking about that more? Why aren't we talking about the 9-year-old little girl? Remember when Jamal Bolton was shot? So there are things to be done, but to discount their platform outright, I think is irresponsible.
Well, I don't know that people necessarily discount the platform as much as the reason behind it. Not the reason behind it. I think it's the techniques. In other words, when they first started, one of the things was to send kids into restaurants and stand over people while they were eating. Another thing was let's shut down malls while people were shopping for Christmas. I mean, the techniques, I just think have been a big mistake.
And you want to know something? I mean, perfect example. Everyone saw the video the other day with the officer there with his gun out, and the guy's walking over and trying to stab him. He's got his knife out, and the cop just held back. The cop could have been killed. Cops go out every day. The majority of the officers out there put their lives for your life, and they put their lives up there, and it just kills me inside when you blanket about the police officers across this country that do such a great job, and you use it as a political issue, which is being used right now.
Well, hold on one second. Adam, you know, you work with the Republican Party. To Jessica's point, are the Republicans tone deaf when it comes to issues in the black and Hispanic communities?
Well, I think that's the way Democrats always like to play it. I think it's totally untrue.
Where are your votes,
by the way, Charles?
I mean, why aren't people supporting you?
Wait just a second. Can you imagine, Charles, if Donald Trump had said what Bill Clinton said today? This would not just be a problem in the base. This would be a national story for the next probably month. I think it's nice when you take the gloves off and you tell the truth, and we have honest debate, not along the lines of partisanship and habit, but really honest conversation about things that are not working right. And I think Bill Clinton, to his credit, put it on the line today, and bravo to him.
You know, you know, listen, we know these conversations need to be had in this country, but I think we start to rank some of the issues, particularly within particular communities. And I got to tell you something. I desperately would love to see education, but the black-on-black murders, to me, are the #1 issue that I would love to see resolved.